Okay, buddy, you ready?
I was born ready.
Okay. At least he didn't show the attitude that he gave me before the camera went on. It's like, Rick, I'm just too busy. I said, yeah, whatever. Here, read these. Sit down and shut up.
Pretty much.
It is great to see you guys. Welcome to Tech Tuesday. Having so much fun on the YouTube channel, trying to be positive in the midst of all the craziness going on in the marketplace. We've got a beautiful ride segment after we're done reading some of your questions. Our Sunday Coffee with Conti show, did you get a chance to see that while you're sitting on the couch?
Yeah.
You had time to watch a 41-minute video. Okay, you and the dog and just chilling. Okay.
Exactly.
Anyways, people were surprised. And I thought it was great to acknowledge Monique, who had the caffeine car as my special guest choice award. A couple of the classic cars that I was going to pick end up winning anyway, so it was nice to acknowledge her. She's already upgraded, even from what you saw in Sunday's video, some additional stuff in the back of her C8 Corvette Coupe. Check out her upgrades on her caffeine metallic car.
Hey Rick, here we are. I wanted to show you my updates that I just did. So let's come on up and take a look. So here's my little model. We actually had it custom painted caffeine metallic to match the car. Painted under there, painted the seats to match. Wait for it. So if you remember last time I had these beautiful covers, took the covers off. I had the whole engine bay custom painted. So all of this, all along there in my caffeine. All down in here because I hated that cheap looking plastic, and all underneath my trunk. The whole underneath my trunk is now caffeine metallic. I couldn't handle that awful looking plastic, so there we are. Let me know what you think.
Monique, you're doing a great job. Thank you so much for your support. It was wonderful to meet you and your family, and your car looks amazing. Keep it going. Quite a bit to talk about tonight and to show you guys, so thanks for joining us. Thanks for your questions. If you have a question or want to know how to use something on your C8 Corvette, there's the email address that you can reach Chuck and I. Also, too, if you're looking to be on a list, we just don't know what's going on with allocations. We're assuming that October they're going to process stuff as they have in the past. The strike is... You know, I was whining to you before we turned the camera on that it's getting worse before it gets any better.
Well, yeah.
I'm assuming that the system is just going to be the system, and we'll keep putting orders in that will eventually get built. Anyways, if you're looking for an allocation for a Stingray, possibly Z06, ERAY stuff is really up in the air. Send me an email. I certainly have time to answer those. You find that funny, do you?
Yeah, no, not really.
Yeah, right. I know. All right.
On the sales side, it's just as bad for us. We can't get any parts. So.
No, that's right. That's right. You had a couple of cars brought in. You're like, okay, that's great. Ordinarily, we would just go ahead and do these, but why start opening up the car when we can't finish it?
Yeah, can't get parts.
Can't get parts. That's crazy. All right. Tech Tuesday questions. Do you want to go first? Or?
Sure. I got one here from Kenneth. Says, Rick and Father Chuck. Thank you. Just got the latest update from Chevy for my 2023 HTC, and my screen nor HUD changed with the mode selector any longer. Is there an easy way to get them back, or do you have to reprogram each mode? I'm not quite sure what's going on. And did you lose your memory? If so, then yes, you have to go back in and reset it.
Yeah.
If the selector switch isn't no longer working, that could be a problem.
That could be a problem too. And it could be where you didn't do the over-the-air update, then you got to come into the dealership and you're going to do a hard download with you.
Yeah,
maybe it'll take a little bit better. In fact, let me show you guys this. What he's talking about is the over-the-air update you get from General Motors. It'll happen when you're done driving your car and you put it into park, and you'll get this prompt that you're seeing right now. You can ignore it, get out of the car, it won't download, but it'll pop up again the next time that you drive and you stop the car. So hit download, hit the install button, follow the instructions. It tells you right here that, yes, it's now safe for you to exit the vehicle. You don't have to stay in the vehicle during the download. And when it's completed, next time you get back into the car, it'll give you this screen here popping up, letting you know that the download was successful. Incidentally, I did the download, and kind of what you're talking about. My mode selector had all kinds of different information on the left-hand side of the pocket screens. I had to reprogram that, had to reset some stuff in the memory. So maybe it's something as simple as that, as Chuck just mentioned. Try that first before you go into the dealership.
And always remember, if you guys are going to click OK or install on one of these over-the-air updates, the car has to be in an open area. You can't do it in the garage. You can't do it up next to a building because it won't take. So
that's a great point. Yeah, because sometimes at our area that we call the stage where we do our send-off pats, we've got a big building right here that's part of the service department. And if you're close to that building, you can't even get an OnStar call.
Right.
So yeah, you do got to be out in the open. That's a good point. Thanks. I appreciate that. All right, Tech Tuesday continues. Here's one from Rich in Charlotte. Thank you so much. I love the references. We've only done the bit twice. We're going to do it again soon. Keep talking about it. Father Chuck, but you've just been promoted because this is Rick and Cardinal Chuck.
Bless you.
Knock it off. Stop hamming it up. Been watching you guys for the last 6 months as I prepare to get my own C8. Wish I'd found you sooner. I think you would have made the purchase process much easier, I think. Here's the question. I hear about the break-in period multiple times, not to drive at a constant speed. What does that mean? Don't drive 5 miles an hour at 60 miles an hour or 100 miles at 60. My concern is because I'm finally going to pick up my 23 HTC convertible, and we got this one. Oh, he actually is going to get it. He's one of the last 23, so I was wondering if I was hanging on this for 6 months. Anyway, and I'm about to drive 250 miles home from the dealership, and almost all of this drive on the way home is I'll be cruising 65 to 70 miles an hour, so it's going to be highway stuff. Rich, we've talked about it several times. I don't have the clip right now to show you when I came back from the museum in March doing highway speeds. Like we said, I think we said it a couple of weeks ago or even last week. Don't beat it, don't baby it. But yes, don't stay at those constant speeds. Don't use cruise control. And here's what else you can do. While you're in drive, you can engage your paddles. You don't have to go to full manual mode, but while you're in drive, shift up, shift down. Just kind of play around. Keep your speed 75, but shift down into 4th gear. Go up to 5th, go up to 6th, come back down to 5th, go up to 7, go to 8, come back down, and play around with that a little bit. That's going to be a good break-in for that car. That's going to be probably one of the best break-in tips that you're going to hear for the C8 Corvette. Do that up to 500 miles. Here's the other thing. When we say don't beat it, don't baby it, because the car's so strong and it feels more powerful than I think a lot of you guys are used to, when you're accelerating, you're like, oh, I feel like I'm driving it too fast. Look down at your RPMs. You're probably doing 2,500, maybe 3,000 RPMs, and your speed's nowhere near 75 miles an hour. Drive the damn car, man. Get on the freeway, enjoy the car. Don't baby it, don't beat it, and enjoy it.
All right, this one comes from Joseph. It says, I have a 2015 C7 with 26K on it. When I turn my AC on, the radiator fans run at full blast. Even if the engine is cold, they run at full blast. Never did this before. Dealer says it's normal. What's your thoughts on this? Well, if you took it to the dealer, I would assume they checked it for codes and it didn't have any. A lot of the fans, I don't know where you're located at and what region of the country, but if it's a hot, nasty, humid day with a lot of humidity, it goes off the ambient temperature. So that's going to require more cooling. So yes, it could kick the fans to cool blast so that it's making sure it's getting enough cold air into the passenger compartment. But that's the only thing I can figure is that if it's a hot, nasty, humid day, yeah, the fans are going to ramp up.
Yeah, and I guess, like Chuck said, if they didn't check for codes, maybe go back in and have them double check for codes just to make sure we're not missing anything on that one. Thanks for watching the channel. Thanks for the question. Here's one from Richard. It says, Rick, this again will be another revisit topic that we've talked about. It says, Rick, thanks for continuing to make those helpful videos. You showed how to reset the dashboard by leaving your door open, and that saved my butt. Rick, by the way, you've inspired me to drive my 23 HTC down Route 66 from my home in Chicago to Santa Monica, and it was great. Thanks for that. That's what you guys bought it for. Drive the car and enjoy it. Now, what he's talking about, I had happen, a couple of my customers happen, a couple of you guys watching have had this happen, where you get in your car and all of a sudden the infotainment system and the dash IP is black. Well, instead of scheduling an appointment coming in, you can't see a darn thing. Open the door. It happened to me at night, so it was great. I could watch the interior light, and when the interior light went off, then I know it was okay. The car went to sleep, and then I closed the door, reopened it, and everything worked again. So that's essentially a good thing to try if you're out and about and everything's black. Let the car go to sleep. I keep the door open. Close it, reopen it, and once you see everything start going, ooh, yeah, Corvette, yeah, baby, start it up and get going home, all right? So hopefully that does help you and others that are watching going forward.
All right, this one comes from Tom. It says, love your YouTube videos, particularly Tech Tip Tuesday and your Beautiful Ride segment.
Thank you.
I have a 2020 HTC Z51 front lift, almost 18,000 trouble-free miles. The manufacturer 3-year warranty expires on November 11th, 2023. I plan to take it in for service before the 3-year mark. Is there any particular service items you would recommend having inspected or services completed before the warranty period ends?
That's a good question. Here we go.
Yeah. On the 3-year, I mean, as far as warranty complaint items, I don't have any of that. It's something I see repetitively happening. But on the service side, yeah, you're supposed to have the oil change, replace the passenger air or compartment filter, inspect the evap control system, do the dual clutch DCC filter, replace the wiper blades. So that's at every 3 years, and along with the transmission fluid. But if you look at section 5, if you're close to the 10% on your transmission fluid, even though you're having that replaced, if you're 10% or less, you need to have the filter changed as well.
Correct.
So,
absolutely. That's every 3 years. So you're not going to be at the 45,000 miles that they talk about, but you still need to have that done. Just like we talk about the DCT canister filter, you can't over-service the car.
No.
Do it early if you have to. Do it often if you have to protect yourself, to keep the warranty intact on the car. That DCT filter is the first line of defense, as Chuck has talked about multiple times, to just managing that car and maintaining the car. And it does make a difference, guys. I felt it. Many of you have said the same thing. You feel the difference, like the car is breathing better because it's doing its job. It's picking up, what is it, picking up clutch debris?
Yeah, debris.
Okay, so yeah, definitely do that. The other thing you want to keep in mind too, besides the 3-year service interval, is every 7,500 miles, side to side your fronts, your backs, rotate your tires. That's really important. Now, did you talk about the cabin air filter on the passenger side?
I mentioned it in here, yeah.
I know they talk about in
every
the manual,
2 years.
Every 2 years, but really, I think it needs to be done every year.
Yeah,
really does.
I agree. It depends on where and how you're driving it. I've did a few of them on our used cars that's come in, trades on 2020s and 2021s.
Right.
And yeah, they're dirty, so.
Yeah, depends, like you said, depends on where you live, the frequency of driving, and one of your telltale signs would be if it stinks inside the car, oops, I need to change. It's an easy thing to forget, is that passenger cabin air filter. So definitely get that done. Thanks for watching Tech Tuesday. Here's one that came in through Facebook from Troy. He says, Rick, I'm having no luck getting answer to my questions, and I thought I'd ask the man that knows everything about C8. I'd like to meet that guy. Hey, we try, man, and we're very real and we're very raw. But it takes a little bit of passion for what you do, you know. I mean, I know a lot. Do I know everything? No. Does he know everything? No. But if we made sandwiches, I would study and know that there's a bottom piece of bread, all the meat and stuff goes right here, and then the top piece of bread goes on.
Yeah, but now I'm gonna throw you a curve. What about an open face sandwich?
Okay, that's why I don't make sandwiches. Man, oh man. We should do more show prep.
Hey, yeah.
Why do you make me look bad like that? Conti can't even make a sandwich.
You made that one right. Now I want to know how to make an open face one.
Wish I had one to shove in your face right now.
Yeah. It is lunchtime.
All right, here's Troy's question. I bought a 23 White Pearl 70th anniversary hardtop convertible. Congratulations. It's a Z51, but I really want the high wing. Here's the good news. The high wing bolts will match up your Z51 wing. Here's this question though. I want the part number to get the high wing in White Pearl. Not available from Chevrolet. So what you got to do is take your high wing, buy a high wing, go to the body shop and give them this paint code. It's a WA number and it's 140X. With that number, they can pull up the paint code, paint it, it'll match your car, and it'll probably look pretty darn good too.
Yeah. I'm done. I did my 3.
How's that even possible?
Yeah.
You shoved an extra one on me, didn't you? Okay, Rick and Chuck, see, this is for both of us. You forget what this is all about sometimes. Ordered my C8 on February 23rd. It was built August 15th. Okay, great, we got the novel and the resume there. I've been watching you guys since the car was ordered. I got a couple of questions for you. Does the C8 first service, good question, include tire rotation?
No.
No, it does not. But your first service needs to be done close to that 7,500 miles. And as we were just talking, yes, you want to rotate those tires, and make sure you do it side to side, front and back. Make sure you do that. Where can I get, this is another good one. Where can I get a copy of the written first service and what it covers? I'll put a picture up here for you guys right now. You're supposed to get a copy of this at delivery. If you didn't, ask your dealer. And that comes from John Rogers in Prateville, Alabama. Thanks for watching the channel. I do appreciate that.
All right.
So we have so much to talk about, and it's a bad tendency that I have because I'm so comfortable and so excited to talk with you guys that we turn the camera on and we just start talking. But he's got a lot of work to do. I got work to do. Again, trying to stay positive through the strike situation. And, you know, I wasn't going to say anything, but I'm just a little raw Ricky for you, that they're shipping 24 Corvettes and we still haven't gotten all of our 23s. And I think that's utter bullshit, okay? What is going on, man? I feel for the customers too that are waiting, and I appreciate the understanding, but wow, man, what the heck is going on? So we're doing the best we can with what situations we control and that are dealt to us. All right, good guys. Before you go, we're done talking cars. Let's show off some great looking cars. What are these, Chuck?
Your beautiful ride.
See, he knows.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let you off that easy. Are you coming with us Sunday for the 555 drive?
You told me I can't get into 555 driving my wife's Mustang unless I ride in the rear, so.
That's correct.
Yeah.
You could ride with me. You're not gonna ride with me?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm just gonna bring the 6-foot Vermont teddy bear then. All right. See you Sunday.
Too young, and I didn't understand that you were no one, and I can't wait to see you Hindsight is fleeting, oh, and your heart's bleeding, and all you can see is red, till you discover it is within each other to forgive and make amends. If I had known then, or what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes what's right is wrong instead, 'cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were no one, and I can't wait to see you again. Oh, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait, 'cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you